Welcome back, movie maniacs, movie review, him. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we going in on one of the most shocking films of 2025, Him, starring Marlon Wayans. Now most of us know Wayans for his comedy, but in this movie he completely reinvents himself in a dark psychological horror role. It's unsettling, it's layered, and it leaves you thinking long after it ends. So let's break it down. The breakdown. The story follows Cade, a rising football star who looks destined for greatness, until a violent attack leaves him with a traumatic brain injury. Just when it seems like his career is finished, he's invited to train with his idol, Isaiah White, played by Marlon Wayans, a legendary 8-time champion quarterback for a team in this universe called the Saviors. You know what I mean? Isaiah takes Cam to his private training compound, promising to build him back up, prepare him for superstardom. But once Cam gets there, he realizes things ain't what they seem. The compound feels more like a cult than a training camp. The drills, brutal. The rules, bizarre. And the entire place has this ominous energy that grows more disturbing with every scene, which I was kind of confused at first, but I get it. Your idols is your idols, and you will do whatever to be around them, be in their presence, especially being invited by them personally, someone you looked up to your whole life growing up. You moved a certain type of way to be just like this guy, and now you get the opportunity to come and train with him at his own facility, which kind of threw me off because I was thinking it was more like he was in the league and Marlon was just being extra once he got to the league, but that's not the case in this film. Performances. Marlon Wayans absolutely steals the show here. He balances charm and menace so well that you will never know if Isaiah is trying to save Cam or destroy him. It's one of the most intense and unexpected performances of his career, which I had high hopes for Marlon to do good in this film, because I personally grew up watching Marlon and the Wayans. They're a big part of black culture, so I knew he could nail it because he has certain elements to him that will surprise you, because I've seen him do it before in different type of roles. A great film for him that gained my respect and knew he had range and he just wasn't one-dimensional. And I think a lot of people get that confused with Marlon because they look at the scary movies and they look at the Wayans brothers sitcom or whatever. But come on, he comes from a family of talented comedians, talented. Like he can get in his bag if he have to. So I never slept on Marlon. I knew he would do a good job. So that wasn't no surprise to me at all. I was just happy to see him dig deep and pull it out and give it to the fans the way that they wanted to see it. Because I think that's why a lot of people is going to see this film, is to see Marlon be a different type of Marlon that we never got to see playing Isaiah White. Tyreek Withers, who plays Cam, is also excellent. He brings so much raw emotion that you really feel his desperation to prove himself, even when every warning sign is screaming at him to run. Together, Wayans and Withers create this tense mentor-student dynamic that keeps you on edge the whole time. The verdict. I'll just say this. Him isn't a sports movie at all. So don't get it twisted like you're about to go in there and say, like it ain't Any Given Sunday. It's a psychological horror wrapped around the world of football. If you're into films that explore obsession, control, and the cost of greatness, this one is worth watching. All right? So from here on out, we're about to dig deep into the meaning. And we're going to get so deep. Hold on. The ending explained. As the film builds, Cam realizes Isaiah's training isn't about rebuilding him. It's about breaking him down. The compound is filled with strange rituals, masked spectators, in the sense that Cam is being groomed for something much darker than football. In the final act, Cam learns that Isaiah's mentorship was never about guidance. It was about replacement. To inherit the title of being the GOAT, Cam has to kill Isaiah, and he does, but instead of freedom, he inherits Isaiah's curse. The last chilling mirror scene where Cam looks at his reflection and see Isaiah staring back makes it clear. He hasn't escaped. He's become the very thing he has feared. Symbolism and themes. The movie is packed with symbolism. It'll take all day to break all that down. I don't got the time. The compound represents the system that chews up athletes in the name of greatness. The brutal drills and sacrifices reflect the toll sports culture takes on the body and the mind. They was telling them, like, you can't have kids, you can't have a girl, you don't have a life. This is it. All you know is football. And the same with a lot of sports. This is all you know. You don't have family time. You don't get to go home. You don't get to vacation. You don't get to call your mama her birthday. You don't got none of that, man. You locked in. And we locked in every year because we trying to win it. We trying to win it all. And that part is what resonated with me the most. Because for a lot of normal people who's not necessarily in the sports entertainment or entertainment period, think about what your job demands of you. You got to be there every day. You got to be there on time. You get a certain amount to eat. You get a certain amount of this. And that same culture follows us everywhere. Anybody in our everyday lives. What will you sacrifice to get that money, to get that bag, to get that new job, to get this, to get that new car? What will you give up? What will you lose? And is losing all of that really worth it at the end of the day? That's the question that we all gotta battle on a day-to-day basis, being like human beings on this planet Earth. Keep it a being, keeping it funky now. Isaiah represents the myth of the GOAT, making it big time. The idea that greatness requires not just talent, but blood, sacrifice, and submission. Because you got to be submissive to wherever you go to be able to be successful if that other people is dangling them keys in your face. And Cam's injury is more than physical. It's the start of his unraveling, the crack that allows Isaiah influence to consume him. Fan theories and alternate interpretations. Isaiah as a literal villain. Some fans see Isaiah as nothing more than a manipulative mentor who exploits Cam's ambition. Everything in the compound is real. The cult, the rituals, the violence, and Isaiah is simply a twisted man with too much power. That's theory 1. Theory 2, Isaiah as a supernatural force. Others think Isaiah is more than human. He represents the spirit of obsession, a supernatural GOAT that passes from one athlete to the next. When Cam kills him, he doesn't end Isaiah, he becomes him. Theory 3, all in Cam's head. There's also a theory that the entire story is in Cam's mind because of his brain injury, and I felt that way too watching it. Like, yo, maybe he just tripping because he had some head trauma and ain't nothing to this. Because sometimes he be seeing stuff that be there, but he be seeing stuff that don't be there. He be woke, but he be sleep. He be sleep, but he be woke. Isaiah's compound and the rituals are hallucinations. The film is a metaphor for Cam's mental collapse as he struggles with the pressure of living up to impossible expectations, man. Theory 4, a never-ending cycle. And finally, some believe it's all about cycles. Isaiah was once in Cam's position, chosen and broken down until he became him. Now Cam is just the next in line. The cycle of sacrifice and obsession will never stop because there always will be someone willing to step into that role. And that's the realest of them all. I'm going to keep it a bean. Wrap it up. For me, him is one of the boldest films of 2025. It's unsettling, unpredictable, and it showcases Marlon Wayans in a new way that nobody saw coming. But what makes it even more powerful is how it leaves you questioning what it all means. So what did you think? Did Cam escape? Or was he doomed from the start? Drop your thoughts and your theories in the comments below. I want to see what you all picked up on. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more movie deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one. I give him a 3 out of 5. Cut. And that's a wrap. Until next time, movie maniacs, you know the vibes. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you at showtime. Peace out.